Hi. So this is my cat. His name is Ichabod, and he doesn't look very happy right now. But hey, YOLO! He's a kitty, and he's dancing Harlem Shake. Yes. So today is my grandfather's birthday. So like I said before, I am going to tell you guys a couple of memories I've had with him. So we have this family tradition, and every year on my grandpa's birthday, we go out and we buy scratchers, like lottery tickets, because my grandpa loved lottery. He loved it for some reason. And so we did it last night. We pretty much didn't win anything, but yeah, we just did it for the entire tradition portion of it. Let's see. So I'm gonna start out with this one story. Every year when we would go up to visit him, he was getting really old and he was kind of having a hard time walking. And so, since he couldn't play with us, his granddaughters, he decided, one day that he was going to pull his lawn chair out into the backyard and play kickball with us. And so he would sit in the lawn chair, and what we would do is, sorry, I have a cold right now, but, we would kick the ball to him, and then he would kick it back. So, that's one thing. Let's see. Another story is that, my, grandpa, behind my grandmother's house, there's sorry, my cat sees something, but there's this little wooded area with a small path. And then, so one time my grandpa, he sees something, he's like, ah. Sorry. But, we, went on a walk one time when he could still kind of sort of walk. And he was telling us about this one time when my mother owned 2 ponies. She and her friend were, on his farm, and they were walking or doing a trail ride kind of thing, and then they saw a coyote. And so, of course, like normal kids, they ran or galloped out of the forest and told my grandpa. And my grandpa pretty much told him, there's no coyotes here, they don't live here. And so my mom was like, oh my gosh, Dad, but we saw them, they're there. Please, they're there. And so my grandpa went out with his gun and saw a coyote and shot it. And yeah, that was interesting. But, as he was telling us this story, it was pretty ironic because right as soon as he told us this, we heard what sounded like a lot of coyotes howling. So, it was scary at the time, but now that I think about it, I find it kind of funny. But, so, that was that story. Another time is when, he came over to visit one time on my birthday, and because I think it was my 13th birthday, and of course me and my grandpa, he was making a big deal. He's like, oh my gosh, he's turning 13. And so, this was when he could barely walk, but he walked all the way down to the bus stop to meet me, and then walked back up with me. So, that was a great memory I had with him. There was another story I wanted to tell you guys, but I can't remember it. Crud. And the moment I turn off the camera, it's gonna whoosh, come back to me. So yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Sorry, he doesn't like being held, but I'm holding him anyways. I mean, he's a cat. You're supposed to have cats off. That's why they were made. I love you. But, so, I I really miss my grandpa, like, a lot. Like I said last night, it was really hard when he passed away. And honestly, if I could bring him back, I would. I know that's cliche, but I would. He was a great person in my life. Oh yeah, the other story. So I had just started playing violin. This was when I was in 5th grade, and was so proud of myself. I learned how to play a scale, and I was just so excited. I was like, oh my god, Grandpa, I have to play something. And so I went to go play him a C major scale, which for those of you who don't know what this is, it's probably the easiest scale in the book. No sharps, no flats, no nothing. It's just kind of same fingering over and over again. It's so easy now. But I started playing the scale, and I thought it sounded pretty good, seeing that I was playing, and of course I think I sound good. But, when I left the room, apparently he turned to my mother, and he said something like, "That was terrible. Don't ever let her do that again." And then the last time I had played for him, he told me that I had made so much progress and that he was so proud of me. And yeah, he would also, whenever he would come up to visit, I was riding at a small barn, and he would always come and watch my lessons. He would sit through them all, and I know it sounds small, but it's days like these when it's the small things that matter. Like, my grandpa was my best friend. When I was in elementary school and I was bullied and teased and all this stuff, my grandpa was always there for me. I could call him and he would talk to me. But he would always say this one thing, and I have followed this advice ever since I can remember, and it's probably been the most life-saving advice, and it's going to sound stupid, but girls, you should probably try this, some of you. But he would always say, "Lauren, you stay away from those boys. They mean nothing but trouble." And I followed it, and people ask me, how do you not have a boyfriend? Like, why? How can you live without a boyfriend? And I'm pretty much like, well, you don't need a boyfriend to survive. It's like, really, you're gonna probably break up with this person and then never remember them. And, I mean, why? So, like I always say, I have 22 boyfriends and they live in a barn. But, yeah. So, my grandpa he was also the world's biggest Kentucky fan. Like, he loved the University of Kentucky. Like, every time there was a basketball game, he would just go crazy, and he'd be over at our house or whatever, and he'd be like, "Oh, put on the game," and we'd have to put on the game and sit there through the game, because he loved it so much. I feel like I don't think it was the basketball game for him in general. I think it was the fact that he actually got to sit down with his family and have some form of fun. Like, whenever Kentucky would be close to a goal or whatever, he'd always just, like, stamp his foot or clap or get really excited, like, come on, like, kind of like he was watching football, but he was watching basketball. So, that was amazing. I want to say that I love you, Grandpa, no matter how far away you are from me. But, oh yeah, the other thing is that we have this little joke. And the day after he died, or it was a couple of days after he died, we had this huge thunderstorm. And so my mom said, "You know what that is? That's Grandpa having a party." And for some reason I found that so funny, and I still find it funny. So whenever it storms, I'm always like, "That's Grandpa having a party." And it's just, I don't know. I'm weird. That's how I roll. Sorry. But another thing is that yesterday, I meant to talk about this, but it was my aunt's birthday. So, I would sing to you, Auntie, if I can say your name on YouTube, because I don't know if you want your name on YouTube, but I would sing happy birthday to you in this video, but I can't sing. So, happy birthday, belated birthday. I called you last night and I sang to you, so hope that still counts on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not going to do it again. But you are one special woman, and you deserve the best. Only the best. Just, you are a fun, sweet, beautiful, loving person, and you have a cat. You have a cat. We should have like a cat play date. Yeah, kitty. My kitty looks scared on the camera. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Hi, Aunt Kristen. Hi, Auntie. Can you say hi? Hi. Can you say hi to our kitty? Yeah. No. Sorry. He doesn't like that. But I want to say again to my aunt, you are so funny all the time. You never fail to make me laugh. When I'm having a bad day, whenever I come to visit you, if I'm having just a bad day, and I just seem to hate the world, you always come up to the room, and you always tell me the funniest stories. And I wanted to tell you that no matter what happens, you will always be a very special person. You're so strong through everything you've been through in the past, I don't know, couple years actually, that I look to you as a role model. You're just a strong and wonderful woman, and I love you to pieces. So, love you, Auntie. So that's about it today. So the reason I'm posting this so early is because I wasn't feeling too well today. So, like I said, I have a cold. Then I have finals this weekend and festival this weekend, and I have a cold. Yay! Of course, the most busy weekend of my life, and I get sick. I haven't been sick all year. It's miserable. But oh, another thing, it's supposed to snow tonight. I hope it does, because then I won't have to go to school tomorrow. And that would be pretty awesome. And my kitty's actually being somewhat playful now. Hi. Sorry. He's sitting here growling in case you guys didn't hear that. I don't know. But he's a good kitty. So hope you guys all do your snow dancing and wear your pajamas inside out and stuff. You know, it's your house, nobody's gonna judge you if you do. So why not? But anyways, yeah. I think I'm gonna go now. It's getting on to like 13 minutes. Almost 14. Let's see if we can get this to 14 minutes. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.